Alright, here we go back to Peak Basketball Tournament, and we are going to be showing our second matchup for today. That's Apex Sports Fitness Center going up against J Malaki Cargo Services or JM Cargo. Excited si Isguera. And Isguera, no, he called that back pero pasok yan. Anyway, that's Jimboy Estrada with the first two-pointer for JM Cargo. And the first point as well for the ball game. Laran with the three. Pasa sa loob. Looper is good. That's 2 points para kay Estrada. Rivera Nelson. Nice getaway by Rivera. Luna to Laran. Laran with another two-pointer. Laran with another two-pointer. And Laran is making an impact early sa laro natin na to, no? This is to Jeremy Luna. Luna, balik kay Jibe. Nelson takes a mid-range jumper, and that is swish from Nelson Rivera. Tapeño. Kick out to Salting. Estrada. Inside is Estrada. That's a good move by Estrada for a two-pointer. Tapeño, once again, initiating the contact against Isguera. And this time around, he is successful. At meron tayong itatawag. Velasco to Isguera. Isguera against Trinidad. Labanan na matatangkad yun. And Velasco makes a two-pointer inside. Strong move by Sonsona. Ang ganda ng pasa ni Estrada papunta kay Salazar. That is good, 2 points. Lamador forcing one up inside. Lamador still fade away jumper. That is a bit of a question. Normel de los Reyes loses the handle. Trinidad to Estrada. Estrada, that is an easy two-pointer for Estrada. They had that, and he makes that one this time around. And don't look nothing. De los Reyes to Sonsona. Sonsona back to De los Reyes. De los Reyes bumawi kagad si Normel. Back to De los Reyes. De los Reyes bumawi kagad si Normel. 4-point advantage. Seconds. 4-point advantage. Seconds remaining. This should count if it goes in. It doesn't. And Moto makes the last basket of the Estrada to win the ball game. That sails out of bounds. 1.3 seconds remaining. At nag-timeout dito ang Apex Sports. They have 1.3 to talk things over. Let's see what they will be drawing. Salazar, three-pointer. That is no good. Tapeño with the rebound. Passes to Salazar, or that is actually Motol with a two-pointer. Nice pass by Tapeño. Passes to Salazar, or that is actually Motol with a two-pointer. Nice pass by Tapeño. 2-point advantage still for Apex. Hesitates. Passes to Estrada. Estrada pulls up for a three-pointer, and he makes that one. Estrada pulls up for a three-pointer, and he makes that one. And with that three-pointer, they grab the lead of the rebound. Digno to Sonsona. Sonsona to De los Reyes. And that's a two-pointer for De los Reyes. Good. Santos with the rebound. De los Reyes stops for a three-pointer. That is a miss. Malayo pa lang, kita na natin yun. De los Reyes gets his own rebound and a two-pointer by De los Reyes. Swings it over to Estrada. Estrada to the middle. Tapeño with a mid-range jumper. That is pure by Tapeño. 2 points. Grabs the rebound and passes it to Laran. Laran to Santos. Santos. That is good. Santos. That is good. Estrada to Digno. Digno lays the ball up, and one play by Digno will change. Trinidad mid-range jumper. Tira niya yan noong nakaraang laro pa. And that is definitely his shot. Trinidad 4-point advantage. 40-36. Laran 3-pointer. Salazar. Si Salazar ba to? Yes, it is Salazar. 3-pointer.
3 points by is the fourth personal foul. Warning.
Ano lang? Bill Digno, pililayuan ang depensa pero hindi na shoot yung kanyang tira. That is Jeremy Luna with a power move. Kicks out to Digno. Digno misses the shot. Luna. 2 points is good by Luna. Pero he got fouled sa kanyang putback.
Personal foul on jersey number 18.
Seconds remaining sa ating first quarter at lamang pa rin ang 9 na puntos dito ang Apex. I can confidently say they are in control of this ball game. And an interception by JM Cargo. Paulo Salazar kicks out to Salting. Salting, this is gonna be big, and that is the case. Na-shoot yan ni Salting. Let's see by Polo. Lefty is good. 2 points by Paulo Salazar. What a suicide. To Estrada. Estrada, step back 3-pointer. That trickles in for Estrada. Amador. To Laran. Laran to the middle. Ang ganda ng pasahan. And that's Velasco with the 2-pointer. 52 3-point advantage for Apex Sports after the first half. And we will be back with our second half in just a few minutes. Maraming salamat po sa panonood. Babalik po kami after a quick break. That is a miss. Ako, nakakuhala ng bola doon si Laran. This is Paulo Salazar with a 2-pointer. That is good to start the second. 3 points by Santos.
3 points by Santos.
At meron tayong good. Agawalang bola. Motol slows the ball up and makes a 2-pointer. Motol slows the ball up and makes a 2-pointer. That is a Motol. Laran. Rebound Sonsona nearly losing the handle. Passes to Santos. Santos supply pero nandol si Velasco with a 2-pointer. With the lead by 6 points. Ako, nakagaw pa yung bola. Exclamador to Santos. Santos, 3 points.
3 points.
Brings up the lead to 9 points after that 3-pointer. Nakagaw na naman. Ako, Velasco gets bumped by to Sonsona. Sonsona, 3-pointer. That is good.
3 points by Sonsona.
14. Trinidad grabs the rebound. It's good to know na okay na si Trinidad. As evident with that hustle play by Trinidad. Paulo Salazar, 3-pointer. That goes out. And Trinidad once again with the follow-up. So 70-60 ang ating official score. Spin move by Trinidad is a miss. Hustle for the ball, Trinidad, And we have a double. As walang mapipikon, magbigayan sila. It's okay. That's hard basketball. And no play. Just to Laran. Nabitawan ni Laran yan. And this is Salazar sprinting to the basket and gets an end-one play against Jive Exclamador. De Los Reyes stops. Sonsona, 3-pointer. He makes it.
3 points.
Sonsona, 3-pointer. He makes it.
3 points by Sonsona.
And once again, it's back to a 7-point advantage. What a pass by Motol to Estrada for a 2-pointer. Medyo Estrada gets a foul and 1 play. Plus a foul.
Personal foul on jersey number 17.
To the other side to Laran, and Laran misses the shot. Fast break opportunity. Ang bilis ni Reyes. Reyes may 2-pointer. My goodness. Paano niya? To Tapeño. Tapeño. To Trinidad. Trinidad. Balik sa gitna. Uy, that is definitely a foul from Estrada. Agad si Jive, but he makes the shot. That's a long 2-pointer by Jive Exclamador with still 5 seconds remaining. Trinidad loses, ends at 76-75. Just a 1-point advantage for Apex Sports after 3 quarters, and we'll be back with the final quarter of this ball game after a few minutes. Maraming salamat po sa panonood. Apex Sports, ako, interception kaagad, Estrada. This should be a breakaway layup, and that is the case. 2 points for JM Cargo. Wala pala kakashoot sa ating final quarter. Adelos Reyes drives to the basket, and he makes that count this time around. That was the Los pass. 3 points by Luna. That is good. That's a long 2-pointer apparently. Tignan mo yung senyas ng referee. Exclamador makes a 3-pointer. Makes a 3-pointer.
3 points by Exclamador.
That still counts for 2 para sa JM Cargo. 83-81, 2-point advantage. Exclamador using the pick from Esguerra. Step through, he makes the basket. That is good for 2 by Trinidad. A hard one for Trinidad. They are bleeding for points. Nilinaw lang po natin ng konti yung rules natin for review at humihingi ng review yung ating and that is a 2-pointer by Laran to Digno. Digno, that is a long 3-pointer, and he makes that. This is Paulo Salazar to Trinidad. Trinidad takes the 3-pointer. He banks that 3-pointer. Trinidad takes the 3-pointer. He banks that 3-pointer.
3 points by Trinidad.
And he laughs at that one because he knows that gives them the lead by 2 points, 89-87. This is Luna challenging Trinidad. What an acrobatic shot by 7. This is Luna challenging Trinidad. What an acrobatic shot by Luna. And he ties the ball game with that layup. 10 seconds to shoot. Paulo. Mid-range jumper by Paulo Salazar is good. 2 points. Sablay, Salting recovers the offensive rebound. Trinidad spins, step through. He gets fouled, sabi ng ating referee. Digno. Floats one up to the basket, but he misses the shot. But nanda si Laran with the putback. Naku, pinasa pa. That should have been a shot by Salazar. And Salazar, or that's actually Estrada. Dali ni Digno yung tira na yun. Estrada against Exclamador. Estrada to the basket. What a pass by Estrada to the fast break. Estrada taking over this ball game. They are leading by 4. Estrada once again with the drive and the harm. 5. Estrada. Uy, maganda, sobrahan. Once again with an isolation play against Luna. Estrada. Crosses over and misses Luna, but he misses the shot as well. Steps through. Trinidad with the floater. He misses the shot. Once again, it's Estrada with the offensive rebound and the putback. That's a big one by Laran.
3 points by Laran.
Napakalaki ng 3-pointer na yun. Papasa 2 punto. And Trinidad is still at the backcourt. And so Sona makes the basket. Estrada to win the ball game. That sails out of bounds. 1.3 seconds remaining. At nag-timeout dito ang Apex Sports. They have 1.3 to talk things over. Let's see what they will be drawing. With the ball, binaba pa. Naku, pinasa pa Trinidad. Pinasa pa rin. Estrada makes the basket, beating the buzzer. Pinasa pa rin. Estrada makes the basket, beating the buzzer. And ties the ball game at 105 all. To Exclamador. Sonsona, Digno. They misses the shot. That's Sonsona with a putback. 2-point advantage. Model. To Trinidad. What a spin by Trinidad. And the 2-pointer is good as well. Ties the ball game 100. Digno, back to Santos. Santos to Extramador. This is gonna be a big one, and he makes it. It.
3 points by Extramador.
Ano yun? N1 yun? Estrada to the basket once again. Getaway layup by Estrada. 25 seconds. Digno with a long three. That goes out of bounds. And that is another overtime after the first overtime. And we'll be back after the overtime. We are still knotted up at 112 all, and we are going to our second double overtime sa peak basketball. Babalik po tayo after a few reminders. Tapeño with a two-pointer. First basket of the double overtime belongs to JM. Stepping move, that is good against Trinidad. 46.2 seconds. Three-pointer, that is a miss. Trinidad passes to Salazar. Salazar takes it closer. He gets a two-pointer and ties the ball game once again at 116 all. 0.9 seconds remaining. Sonsona against Tapeño. Digno loses the handle. Is Digno out of bounds, sabi ng ating referee. Exports, here we go. Laran, and they would run out of time, and we are going to our first ever triple overtime sa peak basketball. Walang gusto umuwi mga kaibigan. 116 all after 2 overtimes, and we'll be back quickly after a quick break. Digno using the pick from Laran takes a three-pointer and he makes one. Number. So, tingnan natin kung ano isasagot dito ng JM Cargo. Salting with his own version of the three-pointer, and he makes it 3 points. 1:45 remains. Estrada. Follow up by Trinidad is good, and they are leading by 2. Salazar to Estrada. Estrada flies to the basket, and one play by Estrada, and that is a big shot from Estrada. I'm pretty sure that is the case. Estrada. Ang ganda ng pasa. Pabalik, and Estrada makes a two-pointer. That may be the... they play until the last buzzer. Laran makes the three-pointer. That is Laran. Tayo, no? At the end of the day. So they would definitely need to score as much as they can, even if the ball game is already decided. That's Salazar throwing the ball away, hits the backboard, and that should be the ball game. Congratulations, Apex, or that's JM Cargo, winning this one by 7 points after 3 overtime periods. 129-122. We'll be back with the player of the ball game as soon as we're back. After 1 minute. Maraming salamat po. We are back with our player of the ball game, and of course the winning team, JM Cargo. Jimboy Estrada, 40 points, 4 assists, 11 rebounds. Jimboy, double-double. Walang gustong magpatalo, mag-aalas 11 na, Jimboy. Ano yung mentality natin coming into the first, second, at third overtime? Walang gusto sumuko.
Ayun lang, sabi naman sa amin ni Coach, kailangan yung depensa talaga namin nandun eh. Umabot naman ng third kasi yung second chance points nila mataas. Ayun, na-stay composed lang din naman kami sa ginagawa namin, kaya nakakuha namin yung panalo.
I have to say, composure talaga nagdala kasi talagang digdigan na laro mula first quarter hanggang matapos. Jimboy, shoutout na lang para makauwi na tayo.
Shoutout sa GM Cargo, dyan kila Boss JC, kila mga teammates ko, kila Madam, sa mga nanonood, kila Luis, kila Coach. Yan, kila Boss JC, sa GM Cargo.
Alright, once again, congratulations ating player of the ball game, Jimboy Estrada. Congrats.
Teak Basketball would like to thank our major sponsors: Easy Jersey,
Ace Crest Apparel, and Empire Crete Batching Plant.
Follow our socials, both on Facebook and YouTube, for updates on what's happening within the league. Peak Basketball.